Hello, welcome back to Black YouTube Unlocked. So if you follow my community feed, you would have saw the post that I posted about Natureboy, and I wanted to talk about it today. So, if you have been following me for a minute, you know that I used to make videos about Natureboy a lot, and then I just, abruptly stopped making videos about him. And the reason behind that is because Natureboy started commenting under my videos, and it wasn't anything, disrespectful, but it just caught me off guard because I never thought that he would, even find my channel or whatever. And the simple fact that he commented a few times let me know that, he wanted to let me know, like, I'm watching your shit. So I felt uncomfortable in the sense that I was critiquing him and Eliana so harshly. I didn't want it to affect the dynamic of their relationship. So I just fell off. And when Pops went down there, that's when a lot of y'all had hit me up and was like, the daddy went down there, because that's all I kept saying, is that I wanted the father to go down there and see what was really going on. So anyway, Natureboy ended up getting arrested and he was in jail. And so recently I saw an upload where he was exposing the fact that Eliana is abusive towards him. And, he talked about how he always got a bad rep in the relationship because people deemed him the abusive one. And he wanted to make a point that Eliana is equally abusive, and he wanted to protect himself because Eliana has threatened to, have him arrested and put away for life and all this type of stuff. Now, in the video, Eliana is trying to leave the room, and Natureboy is stopping her because he doesn't trust her with the baby when she's upset. Now, I do remember when I first started watching them, I remember Eliana spoke about how she has anger issues and how she had an episode where her father had to physically restrain her, and he put her in the car and threatened to bring her to the psychiatric ward. And that's the only reason why she stopped her foolishness, was because I think she said her grandmother or her aunt was admitted to the psychiatric ward and she didn't want to go through that. So she has a history, I don't think that Natureboy is innocent. I think that they abuse each other. I think that they have a very toxic relationship, and I think that they should separate. A lot of people are ringing the alarm because there's a child involved. I think that whether there's a child involved or not, if there's abuse in the relationship, it needs to end. Because in abusive relationships, people begin to get immune to the abuse, and so they have to keep amping up, the levels of abuse, and that's how people end up dead. You know what I'm saying? So whether there is a child or not, I think they need to separate before it gets to that point. In the video, Eliana punches him. She's biting him. She's cursing him out. She's threatening to kick him in between his legs. She breaks off the door handle. She throws it at him and throws it at the mirror. She's screaming out the window. She's talking to him in a very disrespectful manner. And this tells me that this is the norm, and that Eliana is very comfortable with hitting him and disrespecting him. So that lets me know that, she can't be that afraid of him if she can just, right hook the nigga and, scratch and bite the nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I think there was a lot revealed with that video. People are saying that if they weren't on camera, Natureboy would have whipped her ass. I believe that, because when she punched him in the face, his reflexes were to jump at her, but then he remembered that it was being filmed. So I agree. I think that he would have whipped her ass too, but at the end of the day, he did not force her to act the way that she acted. I think that they're both equally wrong, and I think that Natureboy only keeps her around because he wants to have a relationship with his daughter. He doesn't want his daughter to be exposed to the lifestyle in America. And it's understandable, but at the end of the day, the relationship is very toxic, you know. I think that this is a part of why Nature Boy and his camp is not being taken seriously, because their whole mission is to show us a different way of life. But in reality, they're showing us the same negativity, the same destructive behavior, the same abusive relationships that are here in Babylon, you know. So I think it's all wrong. I think that Eliana is too young to be trying to live the lifestyle that she's living, you know. But I want to say this. I saw a lot of people's reaction to this, and I find it funny that in 2019, people still have the mindset that women cannot be abusive towards men. And women can, in fact, abuse men. They can. I know, you know, we have this mindset that men are macho and strong, but they can still be abused by women. Eliana is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to see her hitting him and doing all that type of stuff. Whether it's a woman or a man, I don't like to see people getting abused, you know. I don't know. And, you know, the next day they're back together. And like I said, I think he just really wants to have a relationship with his daughter. And that's why he keeps trying to make it work. But it's not going to work, for the simple fact that Eliana does not want to be in a polygamous relationship. That's where the tension is brewing from. They agree on the doctrines, they agree on the diet, the lifestyle, but when it comes to the romantic relationship, that's where they butt heads. You know what I'm saying? So tell me how you guys feel about this situation, and we could chop it up in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.